Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Today I just wanted to make a little rant video because I have had this on my mind low-key for a while now, and I just let me just do it because I just need to get this off my chest, truly. Today I just wanted to talk about what I've observed since moving here. I've been living here for 4 years now, and I have worked with a lot of people, a lot of different, photographers, models, everyone, okay? And I've just noticed this level of just these people do not give a fuck. I didn't make a script for this because I just wanted to rant. Originally, this was gonna be like a car rant video, but I don't have a good setup in my car, but I felt like that would have been, better vibes. But so this is what we're gonna get. But I just really wanted to talk about this, I guess, culture. I don't want to sound too, but there's just this, there's a culture here in LA of, it's just not giving a fuck. I don't know if that's my exact words, but there's just, I don't know. I think I'm just getting really tired of trying to work with people and then they just blatantly disrespect my time and just my efforts and everything. And this kind of stuff has happened to me so much, the flaking, the ghosting, the chronically late, and it's I'll start with the chronically late because that's not the worst in the world, but it's also kind of annoying. But everyone here is always late. It doesn't matter. You could say shoot is starting at 1, people are gonna show up at 1:30. You could say, oh, let's start getting ready at 8, people are gonna show up at 8:20, 8:15. And it's not that the worst thing, but I pride myself on being on time to jobs. If I'm gonna work on a job, I'm gonna be on time. It honestly doesn't matter if it's for free or not. Obviously if it's free, I won't beat myself up about, being 5 minutes late or whatever. But it's people really don't care about being late. I did a magazine job. Actually, I've done 2 magazine jobs, okay? Both times I was the first person there, okay? Before the photographer, before anyone, I was the first person there. And not because I got there super early. I would get there either 5 minutes before the time or the exact time on the call sheet, and people would be literally 20, 30 minutes late. This has happened to me so often. I worked on this one, it was a smaller magazine, and it was, I think, only it was gonna be me, the photographer, the model, and the stylist, so 4 of us. I was the first one there. I got there right on time. And I'm pretty sure people didn't show up until almost an hour, 45 minutes to an hour late. I was so annoyed, y'all. I literally almost left. And I remember when I first started makeup school, I was doing a shoot for these 2 people who worked at my school, one in the morning and then one in the afternoon. And that lady in the afternoon literally shows up almost an hour late, had me waiting around. She shows up, oh, hey, a little, oh, sorry about that, and then continue, girl, where were you? Why are you late? I'm sorry, but that's so disrespectful to just have people waiting around on you you're some celebrity. I'm sorry. Even once I had a photo shoot for my birthday, and the photographer was 30 minutes late. Mind you, this is a paid, I'm paying this person, and I paid for the studio, of course, because my shoot, of course, but I'm paying this person, and they're almost 20, 30 minutes late without letting me know they were gonna be late. Didn't barely apologize for being late. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be that late, I expect you to show some type of remorse. And maybe that's me asking for too much, but to just show up and just be nonchalant you weren't late, we're not on a paid clock here. I only could afford 2 hours at the studio, so you're coming 30 minutes late, that's money. I'm sorry, but that pissed me off. That made me mad. Even on short films and stuff I've worked on, people are just late. And it's and don't get me wrong, I get traffic. Sometimes literally traffic will bamboozle you and you'll be so and you have no clue, you didn't plan for it. Just let people know. People here, they won't let you know. It's I don't know if they're embarrassed to say that they're late or they don't care, but it's just let me know. Like, it's okay. I'm not even gonna be like, oh, you got stuck in traffic, you should have planned for the traffic. Like, no. But if you're just gonna show up, not say anything, not explain yourself, not apologize, like, that makes me mad. I don't like that. And it happens so often here. Like, it doesn't even matter what type of job. It doesn't even matter if it's paid or not paid. People just don't care about your time here. And I don't know if this is just an LA thing. This could be a everywhere thing or like a major city thing. I don't know if this happens other places, but I just feel like here people, it doesn't matter. The next thing, so I talked about the chronically late. I want to talk about the like flakiness / last minute cancellations that people love doing here. Like, literally, I've had people cancel on me night before something. Like, and it won't even be a valid reason. Like, I remember once, oh my God, I told all my friends about this because this pissed me off. I was doing makeup for my portfolio at my school, because sometimes, or they let you come and like use the studio space if it's empty. So I had planned to do this makeup. I was gonna do one on the same model. I was gonna do 2 looks. One like eyeliner, like graphic eyeliner look, and one bruise look, because I wanted some stuff for my effects, my special effects portfolio as well. So first off, she tells me she doesn't want to do the bruise stuff and that she's not comfortable with it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can't force you. So if you don't want to, then you just don't want to. So I'm like, okay, but okay. So then I'm like, okay, so I guess we'll just do one look, even though I have 4 hours, which it just feels like a waste. But still, I was like, let me just do it. And then basically, mind you, she knew about this for a week. Night before, I tell her, oh, can you come at like 8:30? She tells me, oh, that's too last minute. Like, I can't go. Like, that's like last minute. Like, girl, oh my God. I literally put out on my story a week in advance. Okay. She tells me she's interested. Then I'm like, okay. And the night before, it's too last minute, and then you cancel. Like, that's insane. So then I have to obviously switch up my plan, and it just makes my life so much harder. And it's just like, okay, I don't know. A lot of just like, and it's like, I definitely understand certain circumstances. Like, I just had to cancel on someone, but I explained, like, you know, why. But I had a conflict of schedule. Like, I thought I could do 2 things in one day, but then there was like a overlap of the hours. So I had to tell one of the people that I couldn't make it. And I was like, I'm so sorry. This is 100% my fault. I have another shoot. I don't think I'll be able to do both. And no response. They didn't even respond, which I guess you don't have to respond. It's not that deep, but it's also like, I mean, there's a thing called professionalism, and a lot of people don't know about that here. Like, it's actually crazy how many jobs I've been on to where people were so deeply unprofessional, and it's like crazy. Like, first of all, when did we get back into talking about politics and race and like all this touchy shit on set and like jobs? I have worked so many jobs where people start talking about politics and foreign affairs and all this. I'm like, what? I'm sorry. What happened to don't talk about hot topics at work, because it's never gonna end well? Like, because 99% of the time there's someone who doesn't agree with you who has to now either hold their tongue and not start stuff or say something, and now it's awkward. So it's like, can we not talk about like sensitive subjects anymore on set? I'm really tired of like men and like white people, no offense, sorry, but like just talking about shit they have no business talking about too. Like, that's another thing. Like, I remember working on a job, it was either in end of 2020 or early 2021, and it was like a group of white people talking about the George Floyd thing, and I was just like, is this really the place or the time, or are you the people that need to be talking about this right now? Like, not saying you can't talk about current events, but also, why are we talking about police violence on set? Like, hello? It's just so weird, and I don't know who. That's how you know LA is full of people who never went to school for shit. They just got lucky and were able to just jumpstart and like past like going to school, because when I was in makeup school, we were taught to mind our fucking P's and Q's, be like be on your best behavior, don't talk about things you're not supposed to talk about, stay in your lane, do your job. Like, people don't do that. Like, that's how you know. A lot of people, not saying there's like not to say nepo baby, but like there's just a lot of y'all who's just like, someone, you skipped a lot of steps and you are way farther than you need to be right now, and you haven't learned like the basic rules and shit of how things work. And then just like the ghosting stuff, this is off topic, onto the next thing, but the amount of times like people just don't respond to you here. That's like another thing. Like, social media, if you find someone and you want to reach out to them because you want to, you know, collab, you want to work, there's a like 60% chance that you'll never get a response. They won't even entertain it. Like, it's actually crazy. And again, not to be like, oh, you have to respond to every single DM, because I'm not saying I respond to every single DM, but if someone is genuinely trying to reach out to me to possibly work, even if I don't want to work with them, I'll just be like, oh, I'm not looking for collab. Like, you can say, there's things you can say that make it, you know, to where you're responding, but you're also just communicating like that maybe you don't want to or whatever. But here, no, you're just not going to get a response. They'll never respond to you, and you will be looking embarrassed and crazy because they will ignore your ass. And it just is what it is. Like, I have been ignored by so many people, even around my same follower count, which is crazy. Like, because I also, like, y'all know I do makeup, but I also model. So I will reach out to photographers sometimes to see, you know, whatever. Yeah, no response. I'll even have the same amount of followers as them and they won't respond. And I'm like, well, okay, it is what it is. Like, I can't force you, but it's also like, you know. And as a model too, like, I'm speaking from like every creative avenue, I'm speaking from there. Like, for the models, for the makeup artists, like, I get it. I've been in these positions. Like, I'm talking like, there's just a bad apple in every group. Like, there's bad photographers, there's bad models, there's bad makeup artists, there's bad stylists, there's bad hair people, and you never know who it's gonna be until you work with them. Like, and that's just how it be. And it's so frustrating because it's like, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want my time getting wasted by anyone, but that's really what happens a lot, which sucks. And again, I have no direction for this video. This is literally me just yapping. Like, this is a yap session, babes. Like, 100% just me yapping. So don't take this too serious. But I just have been feeling frustrated. Oh, another story that frustrates me. So I modeled for this one guy, and he was being so rude, like, on the day of the shoot. And then he could tell my energy was off. And then he messages me and it's like, oh, can we talk at, like, can we meet up? Can we talk at a Starbucks? And I'm like, meet up about what? And mans never replies to me and never sends me the pictures that we took from the shoot. Just steals the photos, like, just takes them, doesn't send me them. So I'm like, so either you just have pictures of me that I can't see, or you deleted them, so you just wasted my time and yours because you want to be salty that I don't want to, like, waste my time with you at a Starbucks. Like, what? This video is mainly about photographers and models. I can't even lie to y'all. Like, I've had too many bad experiences with photographers and low-key just like set people. Like, if you work in the entertainment industry and you've worked on set, it's really like, it's about directors, photographers, ADs, everybody you can think of. This is about. But especially, like, I've had a lot of bad experiences with photographers, and I'm starting to get to the point where I only work with like 2 to 3 of them on a consistent basis. Everyone else, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, unless I become signed as a model, that's the only time I will be working with new photographers, because I just want to start learning how to shoot stuff on my own. I want to, you know, really get into that, doing my own shoots and seeing how much I can do myself, which normally I wouldn't want to do because I don't like doing everything myself. I would rather have help if I could. But the state of everything right now, it's not good. People are really in it for themselves. No one's trying to build community anymore, and it sucks. So until then, I'm gonna have to stick it out solo and just do everything because I can't be bothered. Most stylists out here don't even respond to you unless you have like 10K followers, which is crazy. But I worked with one stylist. She was saying the N word and shit. She was white and she was being so problematic. I was like, and this is why y'all, like, I just don't like working with people out here. I mean, let me not say that. I do. I have made friends out here, made connections out here of people who I really, really like. But some of y'all do not make it easy at all. Like, back to like the lateness, the chronically late. I remember I did a music video with another makeup artist. She brought me on, so I was assisting. And we were the first two that showed up. Everyone else showed up 2 hours later because either they just didn't care, or I think maybe we got different call times for some reason, different call sheets. So me and the makeup artist were just sitting there for 2 hours. Like, I'm like, are you serious, dude? Like, that's a mess. Like, why do you have people waiting? Like, why can't we talk to people? Why can't we communicate? Like, the communication here is very not good. Like, people do not communicate like they should. Like, it's just very all over the place. I did a shoot where I modeled and they didn't make a group chat with all of us until the night before, so there's like a lot of confusion. And then they had the nerve to get mad at the models because we were confused when they didn't explain anything to us. Like, and that's the other thing, like, people just expect you to know what they want. Like, girl, I can't read your mind. I don't know what you want. Like, you have to talk to me, you have to communicate with me. That's the only way we're gonna get things done. Like, for me, if I'm putting on a shoot, I'm getting a shot list together, I'm putting the group chat together already, like a week before, or at least a couple of days before. Like, everyone's gonna be on the same page, because I don't like that whole confusion shit. I don't like, oh, when's the photographer coming, when's the model coming, what time is this, what time is that, oh, what shots are we doing? Girl, that should all be together, truthfully. I just needed to get that off my chest. I have a video coming about mainly talking shit about directors. I can't even lie, because I have a bone to pick with them and they're gonna hear my mouth about it. So yes, but that's pretty much the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.